Hello, good day everyone. Thank you again for joining me for another video for our German Bundesliga predictions. I hope you had a wonderful last week in terms of results and your bets. I wish you all the best. We had so many different results last week in the Bundesliga. Some of them are surprised a bit, like Osberg winning away from home. Yeah, but Bayern Munich joined. Yeah, I didn't quite expect that, but it happened. Anyways, I'm going to get straight into it, and so let's just get straight into it. Our first match for this week is going to be Mainz versus Hertha Berlin. Hertha Berlin visiting Mainz. Mainz usually plays very well at home, and I'm expecting them to continue to do so. So as a result, I'll be selecting Mainz to win here. And in terms of both teams scoring, I'd say yes. In terms of a double chance, I would say either team to win and both to score. My predicted scoreline for this game, I'm going to say Mainz to win this one 2-1. Alright, in terms of the handicap system, if you don't want to bet correct score, I'd go ahead and I'd bet for Mainz to win by a goal, alright? So, recapping my predictions for the Mainz versus Hertha Berlin game, I have Mainz to win, I have both teams to score. In terms of a double chance, I'd say either team to win and both to score. My predicted scoreline for this game is 2-1 in favor of Mainz. And on the handicap system, I'll go for Mainz to win by a goal. Otherwise, this match might end in a draw, but I am picking Mainz to win this one. And so we're just going to jump along to our next game, which is Augsburg versus Bayern Munich. Augsburg coming off a good win. Bayern Munich will be playing in the Champions League this week again. But I'm expecting them to do better this time around. I'm expecting to pick themselves up, and they should win this one, I believe. They should win this one, and in terms of a double chance, I'd say either team to win. Sorry about that. Either team to win and both not to score. In my predicted scoreline for this one, I'm saying Bayern Munich win this one 3-0. In terms of a handicap system, I would go ahead and bet for Bayern Munich to win this one by a goal or two. Let's see what the odds are like, and then I'll tell you my selection. Alright, Bayern Munich to win by a goal. We'll take that one. Yes. Alright, in terms of number of goals in this match, I'm expecting it to be over 2.5. I'm expecting the number of goals in this game to over 2.5. So if you want to bet goals, you can come here and bet over 2.5. Alright. So again, my predictions for the Augsburg versus Bayern Munich game. Bayern Munich going away to Augsburg. I'm expecting Bayern Munich to win. They should recover from their draw last week. Surprising draw to me, that is. And another prediction is either team to win and both not to score. Predicted scoreline 3-0 in favor of Bayern Munich. On the handicap system, I'll go for Bayern Munich to win by a goal. And in terms of the handicap system, no, not the handicap system, number of goals, sorry, I would say that we're going to have over 2.5 goals in this game. Alright? So back again to our next game. And our next game is Bayern Leverkusen versus Bremen. Bremen lost at home last week. Surprisingly to me, I know that Bremen, they're a hot and cold team. You can't really trust them. They had a really, what should we call that now? Freak win against Dortmund. But they scored, I think, 3 goals in maybe 2 minutes. Yeah, but they have failed to impress since. And the last game, they lost 1-0 at home. Surprised to me in a sense. I expected them to win or even come to a draw there. But predictions for this game: Bayern Leverkusen versus Werder Bremen. For this game, I'm going to have this one end in a draw. To be honest with you, this one ended in a draw. I'd say both teams to score. And in terms of a double chance, I would go with either team to win and both to score. In terms of a scoreline, I'm going to say here we're going to have a 1-1 draw. Alright, 1-1 draw. So my predictions again for the Bayern Leverkusen versus Werder Bremen game, I'm expecting a draw here. Expecting both teams to score. In terms of a double chance, I'd say either to win and both to score. My predicted scoreline is 1-1. Alright, so those are my predictions for the Bayern Leverkusen versus Werder Bremen game. Now we're going to go to Borussia Dortmund versus Schalke. Borussia Dortmund being at home, I need to recover from the loss that I suffered last time around against RB Leipzig, and so therefore I guess they should put out a better performance here, and they should do way better, I believe. In terms of this game, I'm going to go with Borussia Dortmund to win this game. In number of goals, I'm going to say we're going to have under 3.5. Back to main market. And let me just give you a double chance to roll with. In terms of a double chance, I'd say either team to win on both to score. My predicted scoreline for this game, I have Bayern Munich. No, Borussia Dortmund. Why did I say Bayern Munich? Sorry about the college with Bayern Munich. Borussia Dortmund winning this one 2-0, I believe. Otherwise, it might be 2-1. I might end in a draw. You never know. Alright. So on the handicap system, we'd go ahead and I'd bet for Borussia Dortmund to win this game by a goal. Should be really nice. At this $1.95. That's really good. Alright. So recapping the predictions for Borussia Dortmund versus Schalke. I'm expecting Borussia Dortmund to win, and I'm expecting under 3.5 goals for this game. In terms of a double chance, I'd say Borussia Dortmund to win on Schalke, and both teams to score. In terms of a scoreline, I'd say 2-0 in favor of Borussia Dortmund, and on the handicap system, I'd also go with Borussia Dortmund to win by a goal. Alright, so we're going to speed out it for our next game, and our next game is Stuttgart versus Eintracht Frankfurt. Eintracht Frankfurt will be playing in Europe this week, and so therefore I think that might have a bearing on their results. They played in Europe last week. They're part of the Europa League, I think. Is it the Europa League or the Champions League? I don't remember which one exactly, but they're a part of that league, and so therefore it might have a bearing on this game. Stuttgart are playing well and playing well enough. They are not going to be easy to beat, and so therefore this one, I think, is a toss-up. I think any team can take this one. I think either team can take this one, to be honest with you. Either team can take this one. Either team can take this one. I'm going to say both teams to score. In terms of a double chance, I'd say either team to win and both to score. In terms of a scoreline, I'm going to go here and I'm going to say 2-1 in favor of Stuttgart. In terms of number of goals, I'm going to say we're going to have over 1.5 in this game. So again, my predictions for this game, Stuttgart versus Eintracht Frankfurt, I'm expecting both teams to score. In terms of a double chance, I'd say Stuttgart or Eintracht Frankfurt to win and both to score. Predicted scoreline 2-1 in favor of Stuttgart, and I'm expecting over 1.5 goals in this game. Alright, that's how the cookie crumbles for Stuttgart versus Eintracht. Now we're going to move on to our next game, which is Borussia Mönchengladbach versus RB Leipzig. Borussia Mönchengladbach being the home team here, I'm expecting them to do well. RB Leipzig, they're in good form, and so therefore I'm going to expect them to do. They're also playing in Europe, I think, if memory serves me correctly. Yes, they are. They are in the Champions League, and so therefore I don't think they'll be putting most of their chips towards the Champions League. I think they'll be prepping themselves to do very well in the Bundesliga, and so therefore I might save their strength to play well against Borussia Mönchengladbach this weekend, and so therefore I'll be going with RB Leipzig to win this game. RB Leipzig to win. Alright, RB Leipzig to win this game, and I'm expecting over 2.5 goals for this game. Alright, back to main base. You can always do in terms of a score line. I'm going to say RB Leipzig to win this one 2-0. Alright, in terms of the handicap system, I would go for RB Leipzig to win by a goal. Alright, RB Leipzig to win by a goal, that's $4. That's really nice. Alright, so again, recapping the predictions for the Borussia Mönchengladbach game versus RB Leipzig. I have RB Leipzig to win this game, and I'm expecting over 2.5 goals as well. And my predicted scoreline though is 2-0 in favor of RB Leipzig, and in terms of the handicap system, I go with RB Leipzig to win by a goal. You're getting $4 for that. Alright, so our next game is Union Berlin versus Wolfsburg. Alright, Union Berlin versus Wolfsburg. Union Berlin being at home, they're usually not an easy team to beat at home, and so therefore it's going to be tough for Wolfsburg, I believe. I would like to believe, and so therefore it's not going to be easy. In terms of both teams scoring, I I don't think both teams are going to score, and hence the reason why I'm saying we're going to have under 2.5 goals for this game, I believe, because I don't expect both teams to score. Under 2.5 goals. In terms of a double chance, I'd say either team to win and both not to score. In terms of a score line, I would go ahead and I would say Union 2-0. And if you want to go on the handicap system, I'd go for Union by a goal. Alright. So, recapping my predictions for the Union Berlin game versus Wolfsburg game, I'm expecting either team to win and both not to score. In terms of a scoreline, I'd say 2-0 in favor of Union Berlin. And on the handicap system, I would have Union Berlin to win by a goal. Also, I'm expecting under 2.5 goals for this game, right? Surprise here, this game, I think, could end in a draw if we get a surprise. But otherwise, I think Union should do well. Unless Wolfsburg find themselves overnight. But they haven't been playing very well, and the previous results shows it. Alright. So now we're going to Bochum and Cologne. Bochum usually a good team at home in terms of defensively. They're usually good at home. They don't usually let in much. So I don't know, but I think this one is going to be a close one as well. I don't think it's going to be a runaway for Cologne. So therefore I'm going to say we're expecting under 3.5 goals for this one. And in terms of a double chance, I would go ahead and say either team to win and both score, yeah. And in terms of a goal line, I would go for 1-0. Alright, so my predictions for the Bochum versus Cologne game, I'm expecting under 3.5 goals. In terms of a double chance, I'd say Bochum or Cologne to win and both teams to score. My predicted scoreline is 1-0. Alright, so we're going to move to our next game. And our next game is Hoffenheim versus Freiburg. Freiburg surprised me last time out. They were at home. They're also playing in Europe too. Maybe that's the reason why they did not win at home. They lost at home. No, they ended in a draw. They didn't last. They ended in a draw. 0-0 draw. 0-0 draw. Come on, man. The Bundesliga usually has goals galore. 0-0 draw. But yeah, Hoffenheim is a really good team. And Hoffenheim, I don't think Hoffenheim is playing in Europe. I don't quite remember. Might be playing the conference cup. You never know. But in terms of for this game, Hoffenheim versus Freiburg, Hoffenheim being at home, expect this one should be a close encounter as well. In terms, let's look at some stats here. The last 5 games, Freiburg have won 3, and Hoffenheim have only won 1. We've had only 1 draw as well. Conversion, is that? Yeah, look back at that. Conversion. Yes, you're not gonna get that again. Let's get straight into the predictions. Sorry about that. Alright, then I'm expecting what should I say here now? Alright, based on what I've read and the stats that we've looked at, I'm expecting both teams to score here. Both teams to score, and I'd go with a double chance next. And I'd say either team to win and both to score. Predicted scoreline for this game, I'm going to go with 2-1 in favor of Hoffenheim. Number of goals in this match, I'm expecting over 1.5. In terms of a handicap system, I would go with in terms of handicap system, I would go with Freiburg to win by a goal. Yes. So, recapping my predictions for the final game for the German Bundesliga. For this week, Hoffenheim versus Freiburg. Hoffenheim being the home team, I'm expecting both teams to score. In terms of a double chance, I'd say Hoffenheim or Freiburg to win and both teams to score. Scoreline, I said 2-1 in favor of Hoffenheim. And I'm expecting over 1.5 goals for this game. And also, in terms of a handicap, sorry about that, I would go with Freiburg win by a goal on the handicap system. So those were your predictions for the German Bundesliga for this week. Thank you for watching, and continue to share my videos, subscribe to my channel, and like these videos, and I hope that you're also making money. Yeah, this is another way of passive income. and I hope that you're doing well. So, congrats. Thank you very much, and have a great weekend.